India's corporate legends, Ratan Tata has always been a passionate animal lover. We've seen him with dogs and street dogs over the last several years. He was always concerned about the lack of health care for animals. Few years ago, he thought of an idea of building a 24/7 facility with advanced machines for small animals, and today his dream has come true. We are at the Tata Trusts Small Animal Hospital in the Mahalakshmi area of Mumbai. It is a 24/7 facility that caters to all kinds of ailments in small animals. We are right now with the two most important people at the Tata Trust Small Animal Hospital, Shantanu, the director, and Dr. Thomas Heathcote, the chief veterinary doctor at the hospital. Shantanu, let me start with you. When was this idea conceived?
I think it's almost been a decade since this idea was conceived. It started coming into ideation about 8 years ago. One of the key members of the Tata family felt that the country needed facilities which were quite easily available abroad, but for advanced diagnostic, advanced care, advanced facilities, we didn't really have anything here, especially with the growing population of companion animals.
What's different about this is that we've got everything under one roof. So we've got all of the infrastructure because we have space to have all the infrastructure. We have an MRI scanner, a CT scanner, we have digital x-rays, we have ultrasonography, echocardiography. I mean, I could go on, we'll be here for an hour. But the difference is it's all here. So there's no more travelling around the city to get your ultrasound here and your urine sample there. And as we know, the traffic in Mumbai is not the greatest. But it means it's all here, and it's safer for the animal, it's more convenient for the animal and their companion, and it means that we can give really world-class treatment right here, right now.
We are now entering the trial operations because we are promising, as a brand, as a facility and as a Tata entity, we are promising state-of-the-art advanced veterinary care. We want to ensure that every single bit of the hospital is working perfectly, all the systems are integrated, and until we are 100% confident that every single thing is married together and is functioning well, we will not be opening doors for the public. However, we are testing using our personal networks and animals that come in to see if everything is in order and if all the machines that the way they're supposed to work, are they working that way? Are the staff aligned with those machines? Are the staff aligned in operations? It's important to have a warm-up before launching this facility because we don't imagine that once we open the doors, we can ever take a pause again.
The hospital is spread across 4 floors. Dr. Thomas and Shantanu will now take us around the hospital. Let's go. This is going to be the cat waiting area.
Yeah, that's right. So it's just a bit calmer, a bit quieter, separated. There's no smells in here. But what's nice is as well, when you go into a small dark room, you feel forgotten sometimes. So we're kind of able to connect with them and see them. And it's just that little bit calmer in here. We've got our fully staffed pharmacy. They're just starting to kit out now. So yeah, that'll be operational at the beginning of next week, which is great.
Then we have consultation rooms.
Yeah, we've got 14 consultation rooms in total, 7 on this floor and 7 upstairs. We have feline-specific consultation rooms, so it'll never smell of a dog in a cat consultation room, which again is just minimising stress for the cats.
So this is the emergency room.
Yeah, that's right. It's where the action happens. It'll probably be the busiest room in the hospital, so you'll never see it like this again.
I know.
We have kind of everything we need on hand. We have the kind of defibrillator, we have an ultrasound scanner, we've got these dangly things from the ceilings which all provide oxygen. We just plug in the pipe and we've got oxygen to hand in case we need to give an animal oxygen to help them recover.
Very important because animals do need oxygen when they are terribly ill.
Yeah, and when cats get stressed they pant, so they kick off more oxygen, so in a way they can make themselves worse. This is where the big toys are. We can go in.
Okay, the MRI lobby.
MRI lobby, but it's also the CT lobby. This is a human CT scanner. It's the same standard. It's routinely used in human hospitals. The difference is we have slightly different beds and things on here to fit an animal, but it's the same technology. So again, with his woodland scene, that's my MRI scanner, which is big and beautiful. And again, a very noisy machine and probably quite claustrophobic. However, they're unconscious in there, but we'll be able to see on our computers here what's going on with their heart rate, whether their blood pressure's fine, and make sure it's a safe MRI scan.
Okay. This is what you would want to shoot.
It's the view.
Yes. I would like to come to a very important question.
Sure.
What is the cost structure? Being a pet parent myself, I know blood tests, ultrasound, all these scans are very, very expensive. What is the cost structure here?
So I can't actually share the cost structure yet because we're in partnership with MCGM. We have a steering committee with them that decides the cost structure. What I can tell you is that we're a not-for-profit company, and therefore we're not making huge profits because we're not allowed to make huge profits. Every rupee that's spent here goes back into the business, and because we would like to help animals who can't afford it, we want to be here for everyone. Every rupee you spend on your dog goes back into the system and round. So we're not profiteering here, we're a Tata Trusts project, we're philanthropic, but that doesn't mean it can be free because I've got an MRI scanner, a CT scanner, they have to have a cost to them. What I can promise you is that we're not twice the cost of the rest of the market. We're somewhere in that same range.
Okay. So tell us more about what is the kind of work you would like to do for the stray animals.
So with the stray animals, we're really keen to be here. We wouldn't have vets in the building who don't love animals and who don't want to help animals. I mean, the vet's brought in a stray puppy last week and he still hasn't left. So it's very hard for us to say no. But we have one building and I only have so many vets and I only have so much capacity. And that means that we really don't want people to bring stray animals that are well, ever, because we don't have capacity for all the dogs in Mumbai. It's just not possible. We need to help the animals who need us most. So anything that's got a little boo-boo or is not quite right, that's not the dog to bring to us. If a stray has been hit by a car, yeah, of course we'll see those dogs. We're here to help.
We have ambulance facilities as well. How many ambulances?
We have 2 ambulances.
Okay.
We're not going to be using them for at least 6 weeks to 8 weeks. They are going to be out there and helping the dogs in Mumbai. We haven't finalised the service on that yet, but we will have those. There's pretty much nothing that we can't do here, which is a really exciting offering to have within the veterinary space. So yeah, air comes in one way and out the other, so it's perfectly sterile.
Half of the machines are here. Here is where the surgery will be performed.
That's correct.
How many such surgery rooms?
6.
6 such surgery rooms, and we have one in the emergency room.
That's right. The one downstairs is not quite the same. It's designed for smaller procedures.
Stitches.
So exactly. It's a very quick room. If we need to place a tube into the breathing pipes, a tracheostomy tube or a feeding tube, just little surgeries down there that need doing quickly. That's how we set up downstairs. But this is where
these are the longer procedures.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. Where we do orthopedics, fix broken bones, where we go into the abdomens when we need to look at stomachs and guts and that kind of stuff. So it's all the bigger procedures will happen up here. So this big space is about intensive care.
Okay.
It's where we're also going to bring animals once they're finished in surgery, they'll come straight in here, and you'll notice from kind of one point you can see every single animal that's in this ward, and that's on purpose. It means that we can constantly monitor every patient. The reason we've got glass in the corners once again is keeping cats out the way. It's glass so we can see them.
That is for cats?
Yes.
This is for dogs?
That's correct. It's soundproofed, it's smell-proofed, but I can still see the patients, and if my nurse is in there, she can flag me if there's a problem and I can go and help. This is actually once you've recovered from anaesthesia. If you still need extensive care, we've got that extensive care facilities. Okay. It's purposely big and open and wide. It means we've got very flexible space. We'll have tables on casters so we can move things around as to the needs of our patient. All of the kennels were actually bespoke made for us with the see-through glass bottoms. Dogs prefer not to be behind bars, but with the mesh top so we can still run drip lines in and there's good ventilation. So
What is the staff capacity like?
So on day 1, we've got 14 members of the clinical team, but that's 14 vets with paraprofessionals who are going to support us, technicians and patient care assistants. But we're expecting quite a fast growth, so by the end of the first year, we'll probably have in the region of 35 vets. It's hard to say at this point, but we're expecting a lot of growth. Good news is, when we advertised for vets, we had 400 applicants, so I've got a lot of very strong applicants in the pipeline.
If you're a a dog parent or a cat parent or involved in animal welfare activities, then this could be the best news that you might have come across in quite some time. The Tata Trust Small Animal Hospital will open its doors to the public soon. This is almost like a multi-speciality human hospital, or if I may say so, even better than some of the hospitals for humans that we see around.